Collective. What's up, Collective? Come on in. Come on in, y'all. It's early. What's up, y'all? Give y'all a minute to come in. Oh, my chopstick right here. Hey, Collective. Come on in, y'all. What's up, Collective? It's early on a Saturday. It's Saturday, right? All right, Collective. Who these people? Who these people, y'all? Come on in. Who is these people? It's too early. Let's check these vibes, y'all. I'm gonna wait till 2:22. Balancing choices. 222. Balancing choices. Oh, praises. I ain't gonna wait till nobody come in because I'm gonna save this video because I gotta keep going today, y'all. I'm gonna see how many videos I can get out to you guys. Remember, take what resonate, leave what don't. Hey Google, turn the volume to 3. Okay, I'm gonna start these and I'm gonna save it because I ain't got time to sit and wait for nobody to join the chat. So if you're in the closet and scared come down, I hope I can catch you next time. Okay. Okay. Collective. All praises. I lock the doors to any spell work, any death spells, beauty spells, financial spells, fertility spells, any identity theft spiritually or physically. I unlock the doors to positivity, prosperity, abundance, goodwill, good health, good wealth, good service. Okay? All praises to the Most High and the great messengers. Okay? Let's tap in, y'all. This message, I titled it today. The other days, well, it's the weekend, so it is what it is. I titled it today because it's just been something like a download, just keep coming to me. Like it's certain people that's in your energy. Okay. But we gonna first let's get our tea. Okay, y'all. Let's get our tea. I'm still on the Supermind mushroom tea, okay? Premium mushroom tea. So let's get into this message, Collective, because I feel like there's a lot, y'all. It's a lot going on here. It's, it's certain time to just be doing the most, okay? So it's like you got to know the difference between surveillance and support. And I feel like there's a lot of people that's in y'all energy. They're not supporting you. They're surveillancing you. They have a motive. It's a hidden motive. And we're going to get into the bottom of it. Y'all got some thieves in y'all energy. What they say is no loyalty among thieves. Okay. So yeah, collective. So yeah, all the ones that I challenged I'm still on my wellness journey. Hey, collective. You got to know the difference between support and surveillance, collective. I feel like you trusted somebody. The first card, we about to get into it. It says with the trust of a child. And I ain't even got all into it yet, but we about to get into this because when I know I'm really tapped in with my dreams, okay? I had people I for years, I'd be having Like my guys come tell me stuff in my dreams. I know when people trying to cloak themselves in my dreams. I done seen some of y'all ass in my dreams. so you get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I know how to protect myself, but y'all need to learn how to do the same because it's a spiritual war. It's a spiritual warfare too. And people think that they could cover up their wrongdoing because you get what I'm saying. They wanted to play in the spirit, but that's where it get dangerous. That's where it get dangerous. Your best bet, as above, so below. And I feel like people went beyond like spiritual. They started to do things in the physical to you. But we about to get into it, y'all. We about to get into it because I'm telling you, these last couple days for me, it's just been like real intense. And I feel like violated, like violations in my energy. And for the last few years, you guys, I literally been in solitude. On my journey, I was called to like solitude, not isolation by choice, not nobody spell work working on you. You got to know the difference when you pulling back from people or when somebody is intentionally trying to isolate you because what are you going to isolate somebody for? You're hiding something. You're trying to be that person. This is something like that, collective. If you just went through a period of isolation, ask questions. Why did friends turn on you? Why did family turn on you? Why did you lose that job? Because they was all coveting your gifts. They all was together working up for once. They all worked together for an outcome. And enough is enough because this love ain't going to give you PTSD. Real love, real friendships should want you to rise, not try to bank off of your downfall. Okay, so collect to stay sharp. Stay sharp, baby, because this is crazy. These people have lost their mind. And they expect you to help them find it. But you ain't obligated to help nobody find it. See, these type people that'll steal your shit and help you look for it. Now, they want you to lose your mind and then try to act crazy after they knew that they was in the back antagonizing you, doing stuff. You got to be strong. This week, this walk ain't for the weak. And then it ain't no loyalty among fools and thieves. Because once you do something wrong, you pan people off. Soon as one person you disagree or something, you don't know how much the whole story is around. Everybody telling now. They might as well just come to the conclusion collectively, come and tell you the truth. They all in the background in your dashboards, cloaking your phone. Them play with y'all routers, y'all Wi-Fi routers, tech teams and stuff. Come on now. It ain't that much coincidence. You got to know, yeah, AI is powerful as hell, but you got to know when it's more to it. There's more to it. It ain't that many coincidences in the world. When somebody got you under some high level damn surveillance. You know that. And that's what they doing. Got y'all cops on payroll. They got people on payroll, surveillance and watching y'all. Just pay attention. Crooked cops. That's the conclusion I come to. But let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into it. It says, with the trust of a child, okay, fun, romance, and making art. Do it dramatically. So somebody was working on your fifth house. It's something with your child. It says the power of love. It says investment, gamble, and other games. Your creation. So somebody was investing and they could have did something to your children or something childish. Okay, we're going to get into it because that's one thing I don't like. Freedom. Yeah. Somebody was playing with your freedom, your children's freedom or something. I'm picking up somebody didn't want you to be liberated from something. But you getting justice. Your ancestors going to get you justice from whatever this is. I'm telling you, collective. Look. They say close the door. My cards ain't never like my cards come out like that sometime. But when they come out like that, they done said what they said. You get what I'm saying? So close the door. All right. So these people was working on your fifth and your 11th house. The power of love, investment, gamble, and other games. Your creations. That's your partnerships, your anything, your children. When you birthing stuff, that's birthing children. That's birthing creations. When they say like you pregnant with ideas, that could come in the form of your children or the things that you're trying to build. And that's one thing I don't play with. Don't play with the kids. I don't care how old they get, because you a kid all the way up to 20 some years old. And if you come out your mama's vagina, you her child forever. Okay? Somebody they was working on your fifth and 11th house, the power of love, investment. Somebody can gamble. Somebody was gambling your life, trying to get somebody locked up, the freedom. It says freedom, associations, your circle of friends. This karma for somebody, it's karma for what they were doing. You playing with people's children, playing with people's life and stuff like that. And then everybody, see, this is the T Collective. Everybody, they beefing with each other. They telling on each other. If you listen close enough, you will hear the truth. They telling on each other. Somebody could have been getting some money, some type of support, or somebody was trying to make it seem like you were a child or something like this. They play with your freedom. This is the thing. They was playing with your freedom. And the majority of them, you know who is supporting you, and you know who's surveillancing you. Like for real. It said the power of love. Let's get into it. Let me sip my tea, y'all, because my dreams was so potent. I'm picking up people was getting some type of funding off of y'all. People in y'all city could have been involved. There's some scammers involved. People could have certain policies on y'all. Gambling with your life. Took some type of money from you and paying everybody else to stay quiet. Now they beefing with each other. Let's get to it, collective. This messy. And I feel like a lot of people sat back and watched these people mistreat you and your children. Ain't no rest for the wicked. Ain't no rest for the wicked. I don't like this. I don't even like the energy of it. Because it's like some setup energy. You trusted with the trust of a child. You trusted these people. The power of love, investment. So somebody was investing in something. And whatever this is, it was going to play with your freedom. It was playing with somebody's freedom. It says, for humanity's sakes, your hopes and your wishes, do it for the future. So whatever you were building, it could have been something that supposed to be given to you for the future, as far as for your children, for you, or something when you were a child supposed to be given to you or something. These people all working together. People working together. And I'm gonna give y'all a little tea on me, on my situation here. I'm a creative person. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with working with people, but I don't like people playing in my face. I know social media, like on YouTube, we bounce off each other. Certain people bounce off each other. But there's a difference between doing business with people and literally stalking people. So for the last few years, this Country Wayne help is on the way type stuff. When I say these people come to my platform every day. So whoever in that crew, that scammers or thieves, I'm telling you, you're going to go through karma. Whatever associations, when it comes to me and mine with Country Wayne, for us on the business tip, oh my God, I can't be wasting this now. But even on the business tip collective, somebody did something that they've been doing something. Maybe, I know I ain't the only one. I ain't the only one, but I'm going to try to balance my energy out, because it's really starting to be irritating. And I'm pulling for myself also in this situation. We're going to pull as a collective. But y'all go over there to Country Wayne. You get what I'm saying? Like, who I need to know. Like, I got time today, baby. I need to know every connections, because I'm not playing with none of them. I'm telling you, I'm at this, and you know it's crooked cops and stuff involved. Because everybody, let me tell you something. Certain polices, why is polices feeling so comfortable being your skits? The only people that can get cameras and certain things into a prison is a cop. Okay? We all know that. We all went and visit somebody in jail. If you go back and watch that skit, they was all in jail, all in and all that shit. And then the whole scene changed. It's crooked cops involved, crooked lawyers, all types of stuff. And y'all sit up here stealing people inheritance or something. And guess y'all ain't nothing wrong with work ethic. You can upload videos, but y'all motherfuckers don't sleep. Okay, y'all upload videos all day and you steal people content. And what got me that didn't sit well with me, collective, I had family member, I had people that died, that got killed, raped. They go over there playing Candace Elizabeth. Y'all can go and do the research yourself. Candace Elizabeth Larner. She got raped, killed, and threw in the trash in Detroit. They over here playing, and I'm a spiritual person. You get what I'm saying? I don't wish certain death on my enemies, depending on what the fuck they did. Because if you did something to my child, you could have a slow death. I wouldn't give a fuck. But excuse my language, collective. I'm gonna try to keep this at a minimum. But I'm tired of them. I am so tired of them. I don't care who involved, family or not. They follow me every day, y'all. And then when I speak out about it, people clout chasing. Wait a minute, y'all. All right, my mic went dead, y'all. But we just gonna do it without the mic. My mic went dead, so I don't know what y'all heard. But yeah, these fools come to my platform every day. Like I do, like take with resonance, certain messages may not be for y'all, but these fools come to my platform every day. Not only my platform, people when I go outside. So everybody know I'm from Detroit. Okay, I'm from Detroit. I go outside. We're on a green light. If y'all don't know what green light is, certain businesses, if you open a certain time, which my business was an office space, so I didn't need green light. Okay, green light is connected to Xfinity, far as Comcast and stuff like that. For like the businesses and certain stuff, you can buy into green light, but it be surveillance right to the police department, right? So before I left, I didn't run. I'm not running from nobody because I don't have anything to run from. You get what I'm saying? When I got on YouTube, I was an open book. I don't have nothing to hide. Anybody that's coming from the past saying anything, I don't do stuff that I got to walk around here all shame with my head down. The next day walking in shame. That's never been my life. That never been my life. Okay, so the humiliation rituals, whatever who signed up. Like I said, it's family involved, y'all. Y'all can take my story and some may apply to y'all. But when I say I'm not playing with them over there, I'm not playing with them over there. They come to my platform every day. They didn't use all of my family name in the skit. Family, old friends, old ex-lovers. If I sit down here and tell y'all everybody name in this skit, that's what I'm saying is police or y'all hack devices. I had certain court cases with my clients and certain stuff. They using their names. How do you know all of that? That's HIPAA laws. Y'all doing a whole lot over there. They doing a whole lot. And when I say I'm not easing up on nobody because you're not going to do all of this for free. Somebody was stealing. Okay. Oh, pussy popping, Jesus popping, but it's pussy popping to me. All these feminine energies and they keep coming piggybacking off of what I'm building. No, you're a thief and y'all over there trying to clear up and wash y'all hands on some bullshit. How you gonna be for God and then 1 minute you a trick? Look, I'm not playing with nobody over there. I'ma just let you know. Because it's at this point it's really pissing me off and I'm ready to come to Atlanta for real. Family or not, I keep asking. They hack my phone, collective. They hack my phone. I go to family gatherings. I say, who this look like, y'all? Everybody, I don't know. Oh, you know who the hell that look like? Come on now, quit playing with me. Quit playing with me. I'm not playing. Y'all, I am not even, and I've been tested because I'm not even an angry person. But these last few years, when I say it been taking me there, like to the point I'm ready to just hurt somebody. And I keep saying, God, calm me down. Calm me down. I got too much to lose. But I'm not about to keep playing with them over there. Family or not, friends or not. We can break down the whole list. If it's mama side, daddy side, I don't care who involved. I'm not playing. Y'all coming off of what y'all stole, and I don't care if you didn't take nothing. You defamed my character. You defamed my character. You sit up here talking about me. You bully me every day. You come to my page every day, taking my work. I upload on my business page. I'm into commercial investment. Oh, hope. I upload a picture with my mother. You all in the background. Oh, that's Maggie. Look, stop playing with me. Y'all gonna stop playing with me. For real. Because if it's a problem, y'all know where I'm at. If anybody got a problem. What am I clout chasing for? I'm not that type of person. I unfollow everybody on social media. All my friends. I cut off friends. I cut off everybody. When this shit started to look weird. Well, who am I clout chasing? I don't give a fuck about them. You sitting up here trying to give me PTSD and shit, surveillance and look, y'all, this how deep this shit go. I'm in a house by myself. I'm sitting up here, I'm working out. I got a hole in my sock. You pick up the phone. Oh, you got a hole in your sock? Nah. So that means you hacking my motherfucking phone. To even know that to that depth of what's going on in the house, and I'm the only person in here. But don't never get it twisted, because any motherfucker body come to this though, you gonna get what the hell you asked for. They doing too much. And today I got time today. I'm back on my bullshit today. I got time today because they keep doing shit. They keep doing shit. And I know family is involved because the whole cast is exes, my ex, that name of exes, family, all types of stuff. I'm not playing with nobody. I'm not. How could I sit here and be in a peaceful, soft, whatever energy, and these motherfuckers keep coming for me? I'm not accepting it, y'all. I'm not accepting it. It is what it is. I'm not accepting it because it's too much disrespect. Too much disrespect. It's too much disrespect. And I know I ain't the only one. Because ain't no loyalty amongst fucking thieves. They energy thieves. And no, this not a lingerie, y'all. It's a damn, it's pajamas. It's my work shirt and this. We gonna knock that off too. Because they sit and just say little shit. Yeah, we know as far as like AI with these phones and stuff, but come on. It ain't that much coincidence. Then they code switch, talking in code and stuff. So what, y'all got a Chase bank account, a Navy Federal account with some fraud or some shit? Because I can remember all the way back from years ago when I started noticing y'all was on some bullshit. And it ain't looking too honest over there. It ain't looking too honest over there. For real. I don't care. At this point, I'm not about to keep being quiet and people keep on fucking with me every day. If it's a problem, address that shit. Like that ain't love. Can't nobody say they love you and they trying to give you PTSD and shit. But my mind is very strong. I don't care what, don't never get it twisted. I'd have been through some things. So collective, we gonna chat and then I'm gonna read y'all some cards. But the first thing I started to notice, that's what really put me in some type of way when Candace, if y'all go and Google Candace Elizabeth, she got raped and killed. She worked for me for a minute, but she was my family. Okay? Y'all sitting up here using people dead, let the dead rest. I don't know who's involved, but don't keep fucking playing with me. Like certain stuff you violating spiritually. When people pass on, let them be. If you didn't like them or had an issue with them, let them be. Why is y'all, or is it they family? I don't know who involved, but it's some bullshit. It's some bullshit. Candace Elizabeth Larnard. Go and Google that. This the second time. It ain't no secret. When I start seeing certain stuff happening, like it was a red flag with me. It was a red flag with me. When it was a point of time in Detroit where girls was getting missing, snatched up, thrown in trunks and shit. Don't send nobody towards me. I go out, they be sending people following and shit. You think, no, I'm gonna protect myself, baby. Like I said, I'm too damn grown for somebody to bully me, and I'm too damn healthy for you to throw me in a motherfucking trash can. You're gonna have a fight. You're gonna have a fight. But I feel like that's wrong. I I don't care what the situation is. Her name, Candace Elizabeth. If you go back and listen to it, you guys, she was like, you can see it. You can see the shit all in the skit. Why y'all using the girl name? Why y'all using her name? Let her rest peacefully. Like, that's where I'm getting triggered at. Because should nobody be raped and killed and thrown in a motherfucking garbage chute? And then if it's on some state shit, y'all need to close, y'all all on people's head about their group homes and their assisted living homes and my business and shit. Y'all need to be Big Gretch or whoever need to be in there stamping laws on the assisted livings. Because why the hell can anybody walk up in the assisted living and rape and kill a girl? It should have been more damn security. Now, what if it was, far as an agency, you sending somebody to the assisted living, they would have been trying to come for your business. While you all trying to sit up here and do investigations on me and shit, go investigate why is the liquor stores on top of behavioral health, downstairs from behavioral health centers. Go ask why y'all turning behavioral health centers into old ass fucking funeral homes into behavioral health centers. But you all on my business. And I asked them when I went to Lansing, do anybody get any involvement with anybody in Atlanta? I talked to the Sergeant General lady. Ain't nobody about to keep playing with me on God. Ain't nobody about to keep playing with me. Ain't nobody, crooked cops and all. Ain't nobody about to keep playing with me because I don't fear nobody. I don't even fear God. I embrace God. When it's time for me and God to kick it, we good. My God ain't never told me to sit back and let nobody abuse me and keep turning the other cheek. I don't know what God they praying to, but my God ain't never told me to be dumb and naive. And I don't care which way it looked like to nobody. And then you so righteous. Y'all first started off in church. Jesus popping. Preachers all in there. Sitting up there performing. Hypocrite like a motherfucker. That's why I don't deal with the church and stuff like that. Because for the right price, they'll sacrifice your ass too. Yeah, I know I ain't the only one, y'all, collective. That's why I spoke on it. I wasn't speaking on it because the first time I spoke on it, people came, oh, you a clout chaser. You just clout. Baby, I'm me. I'm the sun. What you mean? Big Leo energy. It ain't no hatting me too much when I do try to go and hatting. Clout chasing because I'm speaking up for people sitting up here doing bullshit to me. That's clout chasing? Man, please. And then they be so much in the back. I do little stuff with my business. That's what really got me. I deleted all my followers on social media on Murdergram, or what they say. I deleted all my followers just because I'm like, I don't want nobody, going after people off the strength of me. You know what I'm saying? I can't even make certain. I had to sit up here, go to catch certain stuff. I switched up the game because I did something, I did something a little bit so they couldn't kind of send nobody in, but they do because they hack your phone, But then you in the back sitting up there trying to, as soon as I go follow somebody, they go in the back and try to do something in the back with them. And like you don't pick up on the shit. Trying to see how far, if they can pay that person to be a part of the gang stalking. Yeah, they'll go in the back. They'll go in the back and go and see if they can pay that person, like who you following and certain stuff. Because that's what I started like. And it doesn't affect me so much far as on my business end, because I be trying to protect my families. I work with elder people. I'm not bringing no drama to nobody. I shut my business down. I stopped taking clients and everything, y'all. I literally shut my whole business down. I bought a home in Detroit for my office because I was sharing my journey with y'all. It ain't nothing to hide. I started my business in 2010. We got a blight program in Detroit where you can buy houses at a certain amount, but you got to bring them up into standards. You get what I'm saying? So I give y'all one better. So y'all know I'm into spirituals. I be doing readings and stuff. And I get downloads. My guys give me downloads. That's how I do it. Because I ran from this for so long because they try to, criticize you. Oh, you this and you that. And I'm just past that. And it's like I was getting punished from not really embracing my gifts, like putting it out to the world. I was into this before YouTube. You get what I'm saying? I always been that type of person. So, I did a reading, right? This one I started to see. I say the state, the city, everybody involved, right? So I did a reading, right? It was this incident that happened in Detroit, and I'm like, it's something based around freaks and parties and shit, right? So I did a reading. I was here. I was in Texas or whatever. So I was doing my readings, right? So I got a download. I think I did. What's her name reading? Because some of the mediumships. The mediumship downloads that I get, I be careful with channeling it out, But like Nipsey Hussle, all that, like a lot of readings. I'm like, I don't care who called me crazy, because for who is foe, and everybody ain't tripping. When I say this man energy follow me from Detroit all the way to damn Texas, like be popping up. I had to lock them videos. I'm like, well, maybe they messing with me because of the reasons I'm doing this stuff. Like, what's going on? I ain't no clout chaser. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing. I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit. I'm not. My family, I grew up in the funeral home business. I grew up around funeral stuff, so I embrace life. You've been around death and funeral homes and all that shit all your life. You embrace life. I embrace living. I'm not scared of death. You get what I'm saying? But a motherfucker ain't about to prematurely trick me off the streets. That's why I had to, embrace my spirituality. Everybody not gonna get it. That's why I gotta cleanse myself a certain way. I done grew up since a little girl. Shit, we had stretchers in our damn house. The damn cars had stretchers. We drove to school in fucking hearses. Like, I'm just saying. So when it comes to like dead and mediumship, I'm not scared. So I did a reading on the one lady, John Bashir. What's her name? Something Bashir. Okay. If y'all go back to the Bashir case, it was in Detroit. It was a big case about some dungeons and shit, sex parties. They sat up there and killed the lady and threw them in our fucking, let me get it together, y'all. Let me calm down. Okay. They killed this woman. She was a judge wife. He wanted to be with his little young tenderoni, and he killed the wife, paid the handyman. Y'all can go and research these damn stories, right? So I did a story. That energy came up one day when I was reading. So I go home and stuff. I'm like, for one, you're not going to antagonize me through no fucking radio. And that's what they did too. And I felt as though that was disrespectful. Your radio host, I'm going to call it how I see it, was on your payroll too. All y'all courts and stuff. So they sitting up here watching me, what I'm reading. So I get home, it's election time, and you cannot force me to vote for no bullshit. If I don't want to vote, I don't have to vote. If that's the problem why all y'all agencies keep coming for me, I don't have to vote on no local level for bullshit, on no state level for bullshit, or no federal level for bullshit. The only reason I pay attention to the politics is because I do business. Majority of certain stuff come from government contracts when you in the medical field. Let's keep it G. But I ask these people, is this personal or is this business? Because you get a different person. You will get the business tweety if it's business. If it's personal and I feel some type of way, oh, you gonna get that personal tweety. You putting my child, my family in jeopardy, you gonna get a different person. Come on now. I don't care who's sitting in the back trying to assess I know my mental state. I know what state of mind I'm in. I know what state that I'm standing on. I know what soil I'm on. Ain't nothing wrong with me. But y'all sitting up here with y'all government officials and shit. You can't force me. I seen how they played with the politics. They sitting up here when it was time to, man, y'all, this stuff is so crazy. I just feel as though people was gambling with your life, okay? We're gonna take it back, coming back to elections. My thing of it is you cannot go and pay an artist to make me vote for shit. I don't care. You can't put the hottest artist to make me, oh, I'm a vote for you. I don't give a hell about that shit. So I start noticing, collective. We're gonna go. I want to make sure I ain't skipping stories. Okay, so I did a read. I think it was a Kanika Jenkins. I did a Kanika Jenkins reading. I did a Bashir reading where this lady name came up. The Bashir, they was having sex parties. Like, that's why I say Diddy ain't the only not the only person. It's some more motherfuckers. Like, come on. People trying not to be humiliated. Y'all got people in the big suits. Y'all got people in courthouses that was at parties and shit, killing their wives because they want younger women. So then I go back home. I don't know if the man who they was voting in for chief or whatever, the Bashirs, I guess they family line go deep. But I just because your daddy or whoever, your brother, your cousin, your sister threw his wife in our hood, that don't mean we held accountable. Like, it's the shit that they do, and then they play y'all, they go on the lower level to your family and stupid people to go and sit up here and get their agendas off. And then sit up here and try to make me seem like I'm crazy. Ain't shit wrong with me. I pays attention. I sit with myself enough to know what the hell. So this Bashir lady, when she get killed, the handyman where I grew up, all this shit literally going on in the little circle where I grew up at. That's why I had to get up and leave, because my energy, I'm too sensitive to it. So that was the straw. That was draw number one, the Bashir. And I'm like, so okay, this yeah, collective. We're gonna get into it. And like I said, if anything pop off, y'all know, y'all come back to these videos, but they gonna have a motherfucking fight with me. When I tell you, call me crazy, call me whatever, hey, your head's gonna get chopped off. You might get a bullet, whatever you get. Cause I ain't going down for, like, please. And I've been telling people, like, these people crazy. Somebody's really fucking with me. And everybody trying to act like I'm crazy. I work with mentally ill people. I started off in behavioral health. I know the difference between somebody coming to a spiritual awareness and having an episode. Like, don't even try to play with my intelligence like that. I just spend majority of my life in group homes, working in group homes and working with mentally ill elder people. Don't play with me like that. So that was the first thing I started paying attention to when I left here and I went back home. I cut on the radio. I'm not sure if it was around election time, but they was trying to vote this Bashir the Bashir man in. And I'm like, that ain't no damn coincidence. I just did a reading on that. It ain't no beef with nobody, but don't play sneaky games like that. Because you sit up here playing on people's head. So the Bashir lady, the handyman is where, like, a street over from where I grew up. We all grew up in the same place. We just stayed in the same community collective. And I'm speaking on the shit, weird ass deaths happening and stuff. Everybody just running around here like that shit going on. I'm like, oh no, let me get the hell up out of here. So that's when I went back home. I hope I ain't going too fast, y'all. I'm not mad or anything. It's just like a build up, y'all. So I go home and I spend majority of my time, because sometimes I'll be having to drive and stuff like that. So I spend majority of my time in the car, like certain stuff. So I cut on the radio, the Bashir. I don't know if it was around the election with the man, the Bashir man, and they was trying to vote him in. I don't know if they're trying to vote him in as a cop, or I don't know their bloodline. But I remember the name because I just did a reading on it before I went back home. And I'm like, ooh, that's crazy. I just did a reading on them. Okay, so the lady, the handyman, we done bought furniture from this damn furniture store. Okay, the man who he paid to kill the wife, and then it irritates me at the police, because the shit that they do for clout. You get what I'm saying? They set up here. I remember this shit clear as day. They put that whole little community, which was, the guys weren't even doing nothing. And then come to find out that shit ain't even come from Detroit. It came from Grosse Pointe, and he was trying to get him a young tenderoni and threw his wife in the damn garage. But your kids getting patted down, discriminated, motherfucking foots on their back and their neck. And then y'all ain't even apologize to the ones that y'all falsely accused, because y'all was just looking for suspects. And then this man done paid for his wife to get killed. But you sat up there and made a whole community uncomfortable. That's the shit that they do, and blame it on you. And then all skin folks ain't kin folks. So we'll give you one better. So I'll say, okay, whatever. I let that one ride, right? So I was speaking. I was at a job. They even was sending people into the jobs, like y'all said. I remember I told y'all. I went back to work. I was an entrepreneur since 2010. After COVID, like I had to close my doors. I lost my mama in COVID. When I say I lost my majority of my whole client list, I work with elder people. Majority of the clients died, including my mama. Okay, so it was just like I went through a lot. So, I went to work. I'm like, okay, until I get my doors back open, I'll go find me a little job. So I end up going back. I end up working for working in the airport. Okay, I worked at the rental car place for a minute, right? I felt people sending people in. I'm that like I haven't been out in the work field in years. You get what I'm saying? Because I had my own business. So I went and got a few jobs, and I'm like, this shit don't feel right. You know, like people poking you, like people messing with you. I say, damn, Homeland Security shit. The airport Homeland Security. I say, if I was fraudulent in anything, they take you through a extreme background check. I wouldn't have had no fucking job in the airport because you got to go through the highest level of a fucking background check. Homeland Security, that's CIA. Okay? So this shit just started getting weird, y'all. So around the election time, this one I was like going with that voting shit. They set up here and spent so much money. Then look, y'all, fraudulent as hell. And I'm telling you, back to that PPP shit. Y'all think that shit is buried underneath. That shit gonna come back up. Because I feel as though that's when a whole lot of stuff, people was doing spell work and all type of stuff around the Rona, the beer. Okay? Y'all people be paying attention to the wrong stuff. So, but I pay attention to stuff. So around that time, they sit up here wanting to force you to vote and stuff like this. These fools, y'all know Detroit big on Cartier glasses. These fools go and put Biden in the old school. Like I say, who y'all playing? This is the advertising that they did. I say, maybe if y'all give literacy classes on government and politics, y'all won't have to trick nobody into some bullshit ass voting. They set up here, the whole campaign, this one I was like, look, quit playing with me with that. They got Biden in a drop top with some Cartiers on. I was like, y'all go and play somewhere with that shit. So then after that collective, I'm like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if they was trying to force me to vote or whatever. Like, oh, vote or die. It was literally feeling as though like you was literally gonna die. This is how much they did. Like everything was advertised. That's why I hate when it's time to vote and stuff. I hate it around that time because it'd be like programming to the point you'd just be like, cut the radio, cut the TV off, and silence. As much money as these fools paid for like to get you to vote, y'all could have, made a change. So I started paying attention then. I said, okay, this is some political stuff. So I was in the airport. When I was working at the airport, I said, I don't know, this was a red flag. We went back to Aiyana Jones. I don't know if y'all familiar with Aiyana. These was big cases. So this wasn't just in our city. Aiyana got killed because the police, this was around when First 48. So I feel like I'm targeted because the shit I'm speaking on, ain't this freedom of speech? And spiritually, I kick it with the dead, literally. So Aiyana was a baby girl from Detroit. They forcibly ran up in her house through a what you call it, one of those little things in there. They pretty much went into the wrong house looking for somebody and killed this baby. The city of Detroit got held accountable. They had to pay that family. So the conversation came up when I was working in the airport. Shit started to look weird after that. I'm like, well, damn, why is y'all targeting me? This is shit that was on the news. So then that was the Bashir thing. Okay. Then I was speaking on Aiyana. That was just the same neighborhood, y'all. I'm telling y'all, like I said, I'm not, what am I hiding? So then let's fast forward. And I'm just in the, I'm like, y'all don't see this shit getting weird? Like shit is getting weird here. So then we're going to fast forward to a little bit. I was just sitting here. I'm like, the home that I bought, y'all know I'm more spiritual, y'all. That's why I don't really deal with people. It's not that, I just don't feel like I got to go and put on the front in nobody church for God to answer me. I had to have a direct connection with God because I seen how bogus preachers and shit be. I'd rather go to the small little church and feel it. I don't deal with mega churches. I don't deal with mega churches. I've been walked out the church. I went strictly to God because I just seen too much shit. I used to go to church and it's like they used to try to make you feel low and stuff. Like, I'm like, everybody ain't playing for the same team. I don't care what nobody say. So we're going to fast forward up. That was the Ayana thing, right? So then I'm sitting here. When I go home, I always go to the river. I always go to the water. Like if you find me when I'm in the city, they're like, shit, she at the park somewhere. She at that river. I literally be at that river. I go walk, I go meditate, and I always stay at the river. Okay. So then that's when I've had like the second case when they had like the serial killing or whatever, these girls getting found at the river dead in trunks and all that stuff. That was a part of my family too. One of the girls that came missing, her body got dismembered, left at the river. Years later, they found my family found her at the river, body decomposed. Okay. That was the first draw when I was like, oh, what the hell going on? The second time it was Candy. The first time it was Reese. The second time it was Candy. Okay. So Candace case was solved. But I feel as though Candace's case was solved because they knew that they was in a bad light about it or something, because how everybody was handling it. Okay. So Candace's case got solved. Reese case, I don't think Reese case got solved. Okay. But it's the same storyline, y'all. Inspiring nurse killed and like the same storyline. I'm like, what the hell? So all inspiring nurses and medical students getting raped and killed. So I'm like, what the hell, Spirit? What's going on? Tell me what's going on. So I and it hit my heart because before this baby passed away, she was working for me for a little minute. And I knew she was in spiritual stuff. Because when she came in the office, she see I'm saging and stuff. She's like, you saging, stuff like that. And when I say it touched my heart, I really had to put myself through something mentally to get over to that. Like, it was to the point I was like, no, I didn't even want to go in my office space and throw the trash out because I was scared. Like, it did something to me, y'all. I didn't even want to go and throw the trash out because I was scared I was going to see a body in the trash or something. So I just kept on paying attention. So that was the Ayana, like, it was like, I'm like, this is some ritual shit y'all doing, or this is just somebody with a different agenda. It just didn't sit well in my spirit. Okay. I don't know who a part of what. So then that's why I feel some type of way. Like, why is y'all using people's names? Like, what's really going on? What's really going on? So then, you guys, this is just a lie. I just feel some type of way. So then, as far as the Ayana, it started feeling weird. So we're gonna speed it up to now. Same community. So y'all know big artist T Grizzy. T Grizzy auntie. We from where she passed, same community. I wasn't there. I can't speak on it. I was in Miami at the time. Okay, I don't know what happened. We all stay in one little bubble. But it was quiet as hell. So I don't know what the hell happened. When I came back, I'm like, dang, I found out everything on the news. Okay. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's crazy. All this shit going on in our little circle. Okay. That's another big profile case. Then here we come again. Little baby girl missing. The man who was molesting, what's her name? What is that baby name? They still haven't found her. Is her name Ayana? No, it's not Ayana. I don't know. She's from Detroit. But if y'all familiar with the case, the Jarvis, whatever the man name is, Jarvis or some shit. This is the same community. This is what I keep telling you. I'm like, this shit is getting weird. It's like, it's like, why is all this crazy shit happening with kids and, women getting killed and all of this? So the little girl who came missing, this is still a fresh case. So the little girl who came missing, the damn tire shop right up the street from the space that I bought. Cause the only reason I've been out of Detroit, I haven't lived in Detroit in a minute. I stayed in the outskirts of Detroit. When I went and changed my residency back to Detroit is because I was trying to create, I bought a small little tiny house and I was going to use it as an office space. Okay. And then I was thinking I'm doing good because shit, you wouldn't find nobody dead in the damn abandoned houses. You know what I'm saying? So I'm my good side kicking in, but I'm moving shit just weird as hell. So then this Jarvis, Yana, like whatever the baby girl name, I don't want to keep on messing up her name, but she was missing. She missing, still haven't found this baby. It's a big worldwide. I feel like they be putting up. It's like, what is it, a sex trafficking thing going on? Who all the hell involved? Because it don't look right to me. And it's all in the same little circle. So I'm sitting up here like, I got to get out of here because I know I'm empathic. That's why I like to sit to myself to know what's my energy. So this little girl's still missing from up the street, the damn tire shop where he was raping and molesting all his kids and shit right here. The same fucking community. But y'all sitting up there focusing in on me. Your police is driving around the motherfucker without license. I feel as though I shouldn't be your main focus. You should be focusing on that community. I'm in a whole nother state. They keep doing shit. And then you get on, you listen to the radio, they indirect throw shots on you because everybody is all involved, radio hosts, artists, and all this shit. Ain't nobody running me off. I left because I chose to. But I ain't scared of nobody. I ain't saying I'm the toughest, but I'm not scared of nobody. What is the point? If y'all watching my platform and whatever my messages don't apply to you, keep it moving. Keep it moving because this shit is getting dangerous. Do your job. To the cops and whoever, do your job. This little girl's out here missing. You focus too much on me. Go find little baby girl. Go find where she at. Cause like at this point, y'all, I'm so irritated. Cause you sitting back targeting me. If this spirituality stuff is so fake and whatever, go on and find something that's real for you. But y'all gonna bag off of me? I don't care what it is. Y'all going to back off of me. Y'all got bigger problems in that city. Quit trying to cover up like everything's so perfect when the camera's cut on. Go find that baby girl. Go get some of them cold cases with them girls getting missing. But you all up in Atlanta and help is on the way. Jesus popping with Country Wayne, whatever the fuck y'all got going on. Leave me out of it. And ain't nobody gonna do all of this if they didn't have nothing to gain for it. When I say isolation, friends turned against you, family turned against you, even had enough money to pay co-workers, employers. I'm not the problem. I'm not the problem. I'm not your problem. For real. And that's coming, and this ain't the honest God truth. I done lost more than I gained in Detroit. I done lost family. Every time I ride through that city, and I'm thinking I'm doing good, the kindness of my heart to do business there. I don't have to lay my head there. Everywhere I go, oh, my cousin died right there. Oh, such and such died right there. Oh, such and such died right there. Who want to keep reliving that shit? You cannot put me back in the past. I don't care what it looked like to nobody. I know I worked on myself. I'm not that same little girl that y'all can get to pop off real quick. I'm not her. I made peace with that. I'm just tired. When I say I don't want to be bothered with people, because the truth ain't in you. For you to sit up there and think that was funny, I don't find that shit funny, mocking people's death and shit. I don't find that funny. I don't care what nobody life consists of. They don't deserve to get thrown the fucking way or killed and cigarette butts and shit put out on them. I don't care what a woman did. And I know it's some women that done the worst shit to me. And I still wouldn't wish them to die like that. And then they go and sit up here and make Tubi movies and shit. And I'll give y'all one better. So like I say, I go to the river. I always go meditate at the river. Here they come. It's like somebody just always like with just doing the most. Doing the most. When I say the most, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. You've been doing too much to the bitches in the back. And that's just how I feel. I don't have to respect nobody that show that they don't respect me. You will be a fool. When I see a woman, I'll call you a woman. When I see a goddess, I'll call you a goddess. When I see a queen, I'll call you a queen. But if I see a bitch, that's what I'm going to call you. When I see a real man, I'll call you a real man. When I see a king, I'll call him a king. When I see a god, I'll call him a god. But if I see a nigga, I'm going to call you a nigga because you're ignorant. Flat out, you're ignorant. And that can come in different shades. A blue, black, green, black, brown, whatever color crayon game you want to play. That's just where I'm at with it. Because then nobody come and speak to you. You want to talk to everybody else for whatever that you put in your head to dislike me. Sitting up here going in the past. Handful of boyfriends. You think ain't nobody gonna peep game or what y'all trying to do to put somebody on an old ass timeline? Come on, make it make sense. Please make it make sense. It's just collective. I'm telling y'all, like I apologize to anybody. Well, I'm not apologizing, but the thing of it is this just how I'm feeling. And I'm not about to keep on sitting back, taking nobody keep doing shit to me. For real, because you playing with my mind. And I don't accept that. Yeah, some of they own crooked. And I'll give y'all one better. And so before I leave, I go and just give me a regular little something to hop on a plane at. These motherfuckers be sitting on there trying to talk about me. We wear Gucci, Fendi, Prada. I don't care. That's y'all. Shit, if I want to go to fucking Rainbow and get a fucking white t-shirt and some jogger pants, that's my business. Why you sitting up on your green light watching me? To the point to tell me what stores I'm going to. Even go and tell me what type of pads I use. I can't even go into a fucking store and do normal shit. They sit back and watch me and pay their little minions to fucking antagonize you. Like, what's your point of trying to make me look crazy? It ain't never that, baby. Pull my credentials. Y'all know y'all wrong. They know they wrong, collective. That's why I be saying, like, far as building partnership and stuff, I just be telling people to be careful. You don't talk to me personally. Because this how these the games these people play. I know they've been targeting me. I said, I ain't did shit to nobody, but wake up every day and all praise to the Most High and go on about my business. But if I was a part of the booty club or the prostitution club, maybe you will get some type of assistance. Because that is from the looks of it, that's who they support. I never needed no camera crew to come out there and say, oh, she completed the resources for a house. And I ain't never asked for that shit. I asked for people to leave me the fuck alone. That's what I asked. So I'll give you one better. This I knew they was like, they got all into your friend's head. And so I go and sit at the river because I knew I was supposed to be saying something. I go and sit at the Manubian Mansion. I've been doing that since a kid. If you go in Detroit, majority of our, the end of our blocks, it leads to the river. I used to take my child and sit at the Mirror Mansion. The Manubian Mansion is the Mirror Mansion. I don't know shit if he lived there. Well, Kwame used to stay in there. But I don't know if the other dude lived there. So then I'm sitting up here kicking it. I don't know who I was talking to, but I'm like, well, you know, we was talking like I don't really care as far as the politics. The only reason I pay attention to stuff is like locally and certain stuff and see like when policies change because of the business that I'm in. So I'm sitting here at the mayor's mansion or whatever. I'm talking to a friend or whatever. 2 seconds later, here come Country Wayne them, like trying to act like can't nobody decode that shit. Don't even disrespect me like that. Kwame moved to Texas. Kwame not even in Detroit. But for you to hack my fucking phone and put me in federal shit like that and acting like I ain't peep game, I'm literally at the fucking Mirror Mansion, just sitting there, like we always do since we was kids. Pick up my phone. Tamara Green. Tamara Green was the girl who ended up getting killed at one of the parties a long time ago, too. But my thing of it is, why the fuck are you targeting me? I'm not even the same age as them. Like, they've been sitting here putting me in real deep shit, y'all. That Bashir, them fucking lawyers and shit from Grosse Pointe. My first office space was in Grosse Pointe. Like I said, just because you go to my business pages and don't see no following, baby, I was established a long time ago. I've been through the racist shit. Grosse Pointe is racist as hell. They didn't even want us coming over there as kids. How I ended up getting an office space because it was redlining. One part of the street was Detroit, and the other part is Grosse Pointe. They don't want y'all over there. But my people be thinking that, oh, you better because you got a house over there. They don't fucking accept you. You only good enough to wash their mama asses and shit like that. My first cases was over there. My office was in the office. It don't exist now because the police bought the building. But I was in there with lawyers, psychiatrists. They people was in fucking politics. I done heard conversations, how they really feel about us. I done seen the racist shit. So can't nobody tell me nothing. It was hard to believe. But I don't never have to stay nowhere I don't feel comfortable. At this point, I don't. And I don't trust their system. I don't. And can't nobody make me feel no type of way. Because you sat up here and hacked my phone and put me in some deep shit. That Kwame shit, you shouldn't have did that shit. That Bashir shit, you shouldn't have did that. That's some shit that, then I'll give you one better. Governor Snyder, that was one of our governors, right? Which we all speak about it. They want to keep on putting conspiracy theory and all this stuff. Governor Snyder was in the office around the Flint water crisis. I was speaking on somebody about that. They family was Dick Gregory. I used to go to Dick Gregory. They say boule or whatever, all that shit falling. But that's the type of stuff that I go to. You're not going to find me. When I went to the club, it was back in the day. You ain't going to find me in no fucking club. Before Dick Gregory died, Redford Theater. Y'all can go back and pull them tapes. They follow you there. Because he spoke on the Nestle family is connected to the Snyder family, which Snyder was our governor. So if you got a fucking water, common sense people, antennas will go up. Your family own a water company, and then it so happened we have a fucking water crisis. And the number one brand of water that people was fucking donating is Nestle. Come on now, please. Then, before Eric Mays passed, rest in peace, Eric, I met Eric Mays. He was a Flint, he sat on the board in Flint. But then, like, y'all sit up here and targeted me for years because of the things that I was into. I used to support certain people locally in politics, but when I seen everybody was fucking clout chasing, y'all sit up there and be with the rappers and all this shit, I don't vote for that shit, and can't nobody force me to. I got a right to say I don't want to be bothered with that shit. Because then I ain't see no good that it done. I really haven't. People want to be professional and important when it benefit them. The same people that y'all got building policies on y'all community, they be sitting up there clutching their pearls and they purse to y'all kids. But these the same people that y'all sitting up there make judgment on how your damn community should be ran. And they scared of your boys. Come on, ain't nobody gonna force me to vote for shit. I vote for me. And whoever got a
problem? You disrespected me with the Bashir shit. You disrespected me with the Kwame shit. And then I was into interviewing. I was going to go visit Kwame Church. I don't know what the fuck happened. That was before my time. That man went to jail. I don't know who the fuck did it. But I ain't do it. But they sit up here keep fucking playing with me. Then you gonna hack my phone and act like I don't peep game. You hacking my phone trying to make me see what you want me to see. Tamara Green was the girl who got passed at that party. Main focus is fucking parties, y'all. Parties. The Bashir lady. They used to have secret society parties. All these people ain't fucking tripping. All of these readers is not tripping. Y'all know what y'all doing because y'all trying to cover y'all ass. A lot of these girls can sit up here and did y'all job for y'all. And then they sit in the back and try to act all stupid. I don't need a friend. I don't need a family. Especially nobody that's going to put me in harm's way or let people do bullshit behind my back. That's why I don't fuck with nobody. Because this shit ain't no play shit. Then same people be at your fucking funeral. You ain't getting motherfuckers peace while they was here. Go on with that fake shit. Mine already know the scope. My shit is RSVP. Don't let nobody come playing over my motherfucking head. I'm serious. I don't care if it's only 1, 2, 3 people there. The ones that really love me. And I'm going to live a long life. But I don't play like that. I do not play like that. Y'all sit up there and disrespected me too much. Too much. And I don't find shit funny about it. I ain't never slept with nobody's husbands. I ain't never had to backdoor nobody. None of that shit. I was up here and made a whole smear campaign about me. And like the shit was funny. And put my life in fucking jeopardy. You don't know if people still feel some type of way about their people. Don't play with me like that. Do not play. I don't care what degree you get. What level of command you stand. I can speak for myself. Especially you sitting up here trying to gamble with people's life. I go to the casino. I don't gamble, collective. I go to Motor City. When I go home, I stay at certain hotels. When I do go and stay at the hotel, I stay at the David Whitney building. David Whitney building, it's ESPN used to be down there. I was staying in David Whitney building when they first opened. They go up in here doing spell work. I go in there, fucking fire alarms, just attacking that, just doing shit to you. I go to Miami, whole motherfucking ball. It's like they did something. Don't want me to go to Miami. I've been traveling to Miami since 2016. They ain't even want your ass down there. We go down there. I was literally going back to Miami. They changing orderance. Racist as hell. Yeah, collective. And I'm sitting up here isolating, turning people against me and stuff. Like I said, if it was that easy for people to turn against me, you weren't never for me in the beginning. Because it takes, I don't rock with the weak. Because I'm going to stand for mine. These people did too much and then try to play me like I'm crazy. I go to the doctor. They all got the dentist mocking. Don't play with me like that. Got my phone hacked. My phone stopped ringing when my mama died. Nobody called me. I ain't looking for them too either. But you sure the fuck ain't gonna sit up there and play in my face like that. That's why I don't deal, collective. I'm just letting y'all know what the hell going on. They crooked. Some ain't adding up. Some ain't adding up. You thief. Then they go and hook up with people from your past. You think I don't know who had problems with me? And if you can sit, what's the name say? That's one thing I can't agree with. She said, just because you beefing with my enemy don't make you my friend. In the words of Sweetie, that was some real ass shit. Just because you get what I'm saying? Mm-mm. And a whole lot of people only friends because they don't like you. For real. But y'all gonna see. Y'all pull them news clips. And shit just don't add up to me. And ain't nobody gonna force me to stay nowhere that I don't feel comfortable. And that's just where I'm at. It's been too much bullshit going on, in the words of voting and politics and shit. And then they want to come in and be acting like everybody's so perfect. Y'all know. Go solve some of them girls' murders. And then I'll give you one better. I say they want you mad and angry. Like the Tyler Perry movie. That's what kind of, like, I don't even watch TV, y'all. But that's what kind of, was a red flag to me. The little girl name, that's why, like, Spirit talked to me different. The little girl who was missing, Janiyah was one of her aunties or something, and one of the characters in Tyler Perry movie. That's when I started paying attention, and that's why I'm like, I don't know what it is, if it's this little girl energy trying to come to me or something, because I don't know if her sister or her auntie or somebody's name was Janiyah. But I don't know. It's y'all just let me know if I'm going too far. I don't feel as though I'm going too far. It's just like too much shit just looking too weird. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I can't sit back and just act like ain't nothing going on. Because somebody ain't telling the truth. Somebody ain't telling the truth. And then your family ain't what family used to be. Because if you can sit around knowing, well, somebody getting mistreated, or somebody done stole something from somebody, and you don't say nothing, you more guiltier than the person. Because people pick and choose in family who they want to support. And I feel like it was like a punch in the face with that Country Wayne shit. But like I said, every dog got their day. Every dog got their day. And there ain't no rest for the wicked. Because just as well as these men, you got daughters too. You got sons too. You can have something one day and don't have shit the next. And it's just a lot, y'all. To my supporters, not the surveillance, because majority of them is surveillance. But to my supporters, I thank y'all, because this right here really what been helping me. These people been getting on my fucking nerves for a long time. And I've just been brushing it off. But when you start saying shit like that, and my ass shit, you trying to put a plate on. When you start using dead people name and shit like that, shit, my little spider senses go up on some other shit. You get what I'm saying? I don't mind apologizing to people. But when you start going playing games like that, hell no. Shit, I'm like, had your kids, had your wife. You get what I'm saying? Like, for real. And it'd be too late. Like, I know spell work. You sit up here planning spell work. See, they say never put nothing past a punk. A punk will kill you. A scary motherfucker will kill you. Don't never get that twisted. And some people don't think that they got a silent kill through going to countries and getting spell work and shit done. But some people, baby, that's tapped in, you can't touch. That shit gonna go back to you, your mama, your daddy. And that's what I said, like, y'all. And I don't be trying to, what the kids say, milk it. But I just be feeling like some of the deaths that happened, they was planned. I don't give a care what nobody say. I don't even trust the hospital. I feel as though they was in there taking people off. I'm sitting up here like, damn, how all my clients die? I'm just saying, no shade or nothing. Because I still feel some type of way. I feel some type of way through the whole process. So you just told us that was in the medical field like we was stupid. We know the guidelines on how long you're supposed to keep gloves on. That was a violation right there. I was in Miami when certain things popped off. Through the, okay. People following you around in dark shades, foreigners and shit, trying to wipe shit on you. This shit really happened. What is it? Biscay. I'm on Biscay. Oh, we on Biscay. You can tell y'all know cops when you see cops. Secret Service, whatever the hell it is. So they had an Advil. Was it Advil or a Leave machine? We know it's sunny, but y'all ask cops like a motherfucker. following us. Little foreigner man trying to wipe shit on you. You get what I'm saying? When I get up here, I be trying to protect my people. That's why I'll be, but you ain't know everybody ain't crazy. Everybody ain't crazy. So what the hell? Y'all follow me from Miami all the way home? Y'all cops? Yeah, okay. I'm just letting you know, collective. You always watch your surroundings. Watch who you do business with. Watch who you call your friends. Watch who you call your family. Because for the right price, motherfuckers a sacrifice your ass. And I'm not, just because you see spiritual things, I protect myself. That's one thing I do. But I know what goes around comes around. I know what goes around comes around. And the way that these people been in the back plan of our life, you're going to have to pay for that shit. You're going to have to pay for that shit. And there's certain stuff I just can't. I ask God every day, But the shit that y'all did, I feel like it was not right. You shouldn't even been speaking on me. If you didn't approve of what I was doing, this is a big platform. You can go watch somebody else. That don't mean that you go play in the background of somebody's life. And then you want to get cease and desist so people don't speak on shit. But God see everything. Not the God that y'all worshiping, but the real God. The one you got to call him by his name. The ancestors that done walked these trails before. They see every fucking thing that y'all doing. The ones that y'all sacrificed. Yeah, I'm just irritated. Like, I'm trying not to be irritated because it's too early, but it's just so much. Okay. Then I'll go back into it. I'm sitting up here like, dang, who got a problem? If it could, far as my family, far as my father's side, all that stuff, like y'all got people thieves and shit. Mother, father side, whatever side it came from, in-law, whatever which way it came from. I'm not playing with nobody. I'm not playing with nobody, because when you thought that it was a good idea to sit in the back and disrespect me like that, you showed how you felt. So who do I have loyalty to? Myself. I don't have no loyalty to nobody who wanted my fucking neck, who tried to destroy my life. Loyalty? Loyalty to who? Your loyalty was tested and you felt that test, right? Somebody could pay you a couple of crumbs to go against your own blood? Divorce me out of the, what they call it, what they say, denounce or whatever the hell, disown, whatever the dis is. Me out of the shit. Because it's just like too much, collective. They literally got social media hacks, phones hacked. Like, I literally had to learn how to sit to myself. The first time that I really went out, when I just went out a few weeks ago. And I'm like, these motherfuckers is giving me anxiety. I always been the type of person that go out and enjoy myself. I never been like just so in solitude like this. That's why it told me, like, go on out and go to that show. That's why I went. But ain't nobody scaring me to stay in fucking side and not speak on y'all crooked asses. Flat out. And I don't care who feel no type of way, because they had more than enough time to get the shit right. Government game talking. I can believe it. They sent government officials and gang members. Shit, the government is a big ass gang. You got to choose blue or red, right? Shit. But you get life for gang affiliations. But they the biggest motherfucking gangs in this mug. But some of it was what they do. What the Crips was a community organization and stuff. They stole certain stuff. I'm just done. Like, I'm gonna protect myself. But this had freedom. Associations, a circle of friends, 11 house, They was playing with your freedom, wanted you locked up, wanted you to see crazy, because they've been rerouting people their inheritances and shit. Even got clicked up with insurance workers. I feel as though a lot of scamming went on through the beer. They always involved. Your boys was getting shot down. Now everybody looks suspect. You supposed to let people in your house with masks and shit on? No, you look suspect. They always working. You know? And it's just like the things that people been doing to me. It's just a lot. I'm at this point. You right. I'll lead the whole country. That's just where I'm at. But they ain't gonna do nothing but send they spies with you. That's what they do. This is America. Don't catch you slipping. From my opinion, because it like make sense. The only person got enough authority like that is the army and polices and stuff. Y'all turned the whole project Indigenous Daughters of America. Like, where is funding coming from? I'm starting to feel like a lot of y'all programs is bullshit. They was cover-ups. Watch who try to pay your rent. Watch who try to give you a free voucher for food shit, because you could be signing yourself up to get killed, or signing yourself up for people to surveillance your house. How many of y'all really read the fine print in some of these agreements? These people surveillancing you. When certain companies get so big, they go public. They got to go on trade. They got a trademark. You get what I'm saying? They go on trading. A lot of y'all people in these industries and behind these record companies, they are fucking cops. Everybody want to be Big Meech, Larry Hoover. That's another one. Shit, 50 owe me something. 50 owe me some money too. Based on a true story. No, based off fucking watching people. That's why BMF was so fucking interesting. I ain't got shit to hide. But y'all gonna stop playing with me? Yeah, okay. Crazy. But you sitting up here coming and creating collective. Watch me so much. That's why a lot of y'all favorite TV shows is interesting. Down the P Valley. Let's speak on it. That's the shit that they do. Making deals in strip clubs and shit. About your land and shit. How the fuck you making business deals in strip clubs? You thinking with the wrong head, huh? Thinking with the wrong head. Very interesting, huh? Let's talk about it. You can mock me. I can speak on you. What they say, a day late, dollar short? Please. I'm just not interested in none of it. Keep my name out your mouth. For real. Because at this point, it ain't no going back. It is what it is. I know the real ones that got my back, that know I ain't fucking crazy. Because ain't nothing new under the sun. This is the shit that y'all do. Part of y'all covens. Masons, Freemasons. Some of y'all preacher kids and certain stuff. But they put you through certain rituals to make you seem crazy. So who was at the courthouse under your name and shit? Some of them, y'all, some of y'all, they build off of horoscope, certain stuff. They know what it is. The ones in Detroit, go down to the Cadillac building, the big three, and look up and tell me what you see. State police, downstairs, tell me what you see, Cadillac building. The spiritual ones. Go and look up and tell me what you see. The ones that know how to read masonry. Tell me what you see. Man, please. But collective, let me get myself together. I'm going to go and do me a little something and calm down and get y'all a reading. But this is too much, y'all. Dramatically. Yeah. They dramatic as hell. Dramatic as hell. And everybody want to be famous. Everybody want to be clouting and all this shit. No. Sometimes it's good just to sit your ass down. But all right, collective, let me get myself together. Let me get myself together, but it's just so much. It's so much. I don't trust these people, and you shouldn't either, if you know like I know.